Okay, so this is going to be my second video sermon, and I wanted to talk to you guys today about drug use. Personally, I believe it's okay to use them for recreation occasionally, but when it becomes something that absorbs your entire life, that's bad, because some people use marijuana as a recreational thing and then end up dropping acid and ecstasy, and then they go and use crack or cocaine or meth, start snorting pills, and this ruins lives. I believe that, personally, I believe chewing tobacco is disgusting, but I believe it's okay as long as you don't do it frequently and it doesn't take over your life. Because when it starts to become a need, or not just a want, not just a recreation, occasional thing, when it becomes a need, then it's horrible. That's a horrible thing to you and your friends and your family. I believe you can smoke marijuana, you can drop acid, do ecstasy, whatever the fuck, but when you get into hardcore bad drugs like crack, meth, and pills, and cocaine, that's when you've hit the bottom. That's when you know, okay, this is bad, I should stop doing this. But another aspect of it is that some drugs can be used in spiritual workings, and they're not always specifically used for this purpose, but sometimes you can see aura, or experience out-of-body experiences, or speak telepathically, and a lot of stuff like that. But if you use it specifically for this purpose, that's also bad, because you're taking away from what you as your own person can do. You're taking your power from yourself, because we as humans can develop ourselves and do all that shit without drugs, without help. Yet they still use drugs to achieve this state of happiness, of recreation, of feeling good about yourself. And personally, I don't see how you can do that, because you're saying, okay, I've given up, I'm diminishing any hope I had for my own personal power, for my own personal happiness, and you're taking that away from yourself. So you're hurting yourself more than you're helping yourself. But again, if it's only occasional recreation, that's completely okay. But don't do hardcore drugs. Don't go out and ruin your life. Don't go impregnate someone when you're on drugs. Just don't. It's a bad thing. It's horrible. You don't need to do that. And another thing is alcoholism. My father always had a really big problem with alcohol, and my mom would find vodka bottles in the garage when I was younger, and she would say, "What the fuck is this?" And he would say, "Oh, I don't know, I thought that was yours." Here's a man who has smoked weed since he was in middle school, drank since he was in high school, chewed since he was like 7 years old, and now he's left me, he's left my brothers, and he's married some fat cow. The other two still go to visit him, but I don't anymore, because he accused me of stealing money, rolling papers, and some mysterious third thing, which he never did tell, but he said it was in a baggie in his suitcase, because they recently went on a trip. And then I thought, oh, well, it must have been weed. So, here, and right at that very morning, when he accused me of stealing that, he went to church. Isn't that nice? So, then on another note, right there, people aren't always what you think they are. No matter what religion, what church you go to. So, don't be like that. Don't do drugs and then end up being worse than him or being like him. Don't do it. Look at the crackheads. Look at your parents. Look at whoever who has made your life suck because of drugs, and think about what it would be like to be that. What would you do? Don't be like them. Have an original mind. You guys have a good day. Fuck what everyone else thinks.